Welcome back to From the Bench. Everybody's always there. And today we're back with another retail box of 2021-2022 Series 2 hockey. It keeps on dragging me back in. I don't tell you, even when it's not the greatest. Last box I opened was okay, right? The first box of the three that I got was okay, and then, or was pretty good. Last one was okay, and then, but it's just, no matter what, there's just the opportunity for really good value in this. So we're going to open it up. We got 8 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. This cost me $70 Canadian plus tax, so it ends up being like $80 because my province charges a ton of tax. So here we go. Young Guns crop, I say it every time, is great on this. So essentially you get Sider, Raymond, McTavish, Byfield, Lindell, like it just goes on and on and on. So you go Phil Kessel, Tyson Barrie, Vinny Trocheck, getting a blue marquee rookie, starting off with a Sam Reinhart, not a marquee rookie, that's just a blue OPG. Here goes Sam Reinhart for the Florida Panthers. It's kind of funny, I actually literally just got in a Future Watch auto of his that I bought online. So it's kind of funny that ended up showing up also. Dustin Brown, Magnapani, Travis Sanheim, and a Michael Hauser. He's got the AHL helmet on there for the Rochester Americans. But even in this, you also have the opportunity and the chance to hit a Young Guns canvas of Cole Caufield. So, again, just add to the list of all the potential things you can hit in this. You are going to get 6 Young Guns per box. Canvases, I believe, would be like one every 4 boxes, probably. Something like that. Ryan Getzlaff, Ryan O'Reilly, and our first honor roll is going to be a Matthew Barzell. So, essentially, if we hit a Sider, we break even on the box. You know, that'd be the big one. That's the biggest one to hit so far. The way I look at a lot of this stuff now is if I hit it and I grade it, then it'd even be better, right? So getting to our first Young Gun, it is going to be, come on, for the Rangers, Niels Lundqvist. So now over with Dallas. They traded a ton for him. I believe they traded a first for him. So kind of crazy. I think the kid's good, but I don't know if he's, you know, a first round pick, especially for Dallas, who's probably not going to be the best. Backdrop of the day. You know what? Niels Lundqvist isn't going to get the backdrop, but backdrop of the day, I guess we'll talk about it. It's Timmy Stutzel. We have the Austin Matthews and the Pierre-Luc Dubois Future Watch auto. So I do have, I don't know when this is going to come out. This might come out in time. Always just check my eBay. I think I'm going to have it. Oh, here we go. We got a Young Guns. Here we go. Get the canvas for the Canadians. I'm just Cole Caufield, Young Guns canvas. This is just a running joke at this point, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you other than it's a running joke. Still have yet to pull his regular Young Guns. Opened up probably close to 2 full cases of Series 1 hobby. Have not been able to pull the Cole Caufield Young Guns canvas out of that, or Young Gun out of that, the regular base Young Gun. Centering's actually not even bad on the back of it either. So this one's probably going to go off for grading also. I'm recording these super way before you guys are going to see these. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm sending out a grading submission. It kind of it's the same one I talked about for a while now. Probably the last like 2 weeks or so. Essentially, we are waiting on another person who's sending stuff in with us. And he sent in his stuff. He actually had to mail it down from essentially the other side of Canada to us, to my buddy, not me, to my buddy for the submission and stuff. And so I've literally I'm like, oh, I still have time to open more stuff. So here I am opening up this. And yeah, that is my 4th Cole Caufield Young Guns canvas. Not 1, not 2, not 3. I sound like LeBron James here. The NBA is back, but 4 Young Guns canvases now. I've yet to pull his regular Young Gun. A Young Guns canvas is significantly harder to hit than a Young Guns. And I've pulled 4 of his Young Guns canvases now. It makes 0 sense. 0 sense at all. This is... Life is stupid. Life... Jake Buzzin, Jared Anderson Dolan, and Petrangelo. What did I just try to say there? Petrangelo and a Benoit Olivier Grew. Former Moncton Wildcat Benoit Olivier Grew. Eric Carlson, Sam Gagne, Robin Leonard, and Curry Doc. I'm just dumbfounded from all this. I don't know what to tell you. It's just... And so my plan, like I was trying to say before I get rudely interrupted by the Young Guns canvas, a lot of how I look at stuff lately, and it's because the price of grading has come down so much, is a lot of stuff that I open. I kind of look it over, obviously. Don't just send everything blindly, but look it over, and if it's in good shape, submit it to get graded. And then once again, if you're grading the proper cards and they are coming back with good grades, essentially a 10 from PSA, you have the opportunity to make quite a bit more money off that, right? Yeah, it's dumb. This is dumb. Nikita Kucherov, Etta Hendricks, LaPierre in the portrait. So Anthony Siu, Lindholm, Provorov, and Lawson Krause. So that will be my 3rd Young Guns canvas that I'm sending out. And everyone, if you watched the videos for a while, you will know that I like grading canvases. I talk about it. It's because they don't usually typically have the same surface issues. You know, obviously you have to look at your cards and it's going to inspect them. But they typically don't have the same surface or the same issues. They grade usually pretty well. These were cut pretty well for the most part. Corners, you got to kind of look over, make sure there's no whitening on the corners. But if you get all past all that stuff and the centering is good, like I said, on this stuff, it's kind of deceiving because you look at the front of it, it's a little deceiving, but a lot of it's on the back. So if you look at the back here, you're looking at the gap here and the gap there, looks pretty similar to me. Again, I'll go over it a little bit better when I don't have all you guys watching. So Ryan Strome, Robbie Fabry, Ryan McDonough. Our next Young Gun is going to be... Series 2, you just know how to I don't even know. You know, that edge maybe a little bit. I usually just use like some tape. Sometimes you can just roll your finger over top of it, and sometimes it'll help. But a lot of times I just take the painter's tape essentially. Here, I'll show you what I do. How about that? Here, we'll add a little. So this is my painter's tape. Okay, painter's tape. Here you go, painter's tape. So typically when I'm packaging cards, this is what I use at the top. Do not use Scotch tape if you are selling cards and you're trying to do this. I literally just got a card in the other day, and it had actual like Scotch tape on it. But essentially, what I do is I'll just take this. I didn't take enough off. For example, I roll it over, take it, and then once again, maybe this isn't the proper way, but essentially I will go on the edge and just kind of usually I'm rolling it something like that to try to get it all off. And sometimes I'll get help with the little fibers and stuff that you can get on the edge of the card. Now, is this the proper way to do it? I don't know. I'm sure there's worse ways. And then sometimes you'll see, well, she doesn't really pick up a whole lot yet. But roll it back and forth pretty gently for all of it. And then eventually you'll get like little white specks on it. You'll be picking up the little fibers so you can kind of see a little bit of white specks. Typically that's what I'll do if there's any like, that one's still there. Again. And maybe it just won't come off. Maybe not. But that's what I do. Sometimes like the flakes, sometimes you do it and you get like a bunch off. So that was my probably failed 2-minute tutorial on how to take the things off. But once again, I've opened 3 retail boxes. You shouldn't be able to open wax and make your money back on raw stuff. That's just not the world we live in anymore, right? Gone are the days of everything being crazy. Hockey, you still get that chance. So there we go. This is like $200 worth of cards between these two. Raw, right? I think that's what the price, I think this is like still 60 or 70. Right? And then I think they call Caufield's over 100. So anyways, this is dumb. This is this is the dumbest channel of all time. With some of the luck we've had with Series 2. It doesn't even make sense, like I said. Kubel, checklist. Next Young Gun is going to be for the Flyers. Maxwell Willman. Maxwell Willman. Quick name. Add that. Literally, like I said, I'm opening this because I was like, I want to be able to send as many cards as possible to get graded. Potentially have 2 more right there that I can send off to get graded. This is working out lovely. PK, Matthew Highmore, and another Benoit Olivier Gru, Beau Gru, in the honor roll. Braden Point, Rupe Hintz, Ovi, and a Pareko. Ovi and Sid, I think, are going to go back and forth all year long as they march up. They'll be tied for 15th or 14th, or for 14th or 15th at the end of the year for like all-time points, or close to each other, right? I guess one would have 14, one would have 15, I guess. Jesper Fast, Korpisalo, Prosvetov. The big thing about these, if you can still find them at a good deal, I think you should be able to. I got these off of 401 Games, I believe. But I think they're like $50+ Canadian cheaper for a retail box than a hobby box. Now, hobby, you do have the chance of hitting exclusives and high gloss and clear cuts and all this other great things. But if you just want like a really good potential ROI, now once again, my last box, I wouldn't have made enough money. I didn't make enough money to pay for the $80 back in value, but still. We get Craig Smith, goes into the Boston Bruins pile. There we go, Craig Smith. Brandon Tanev, Gabe Velarde, who has been, once again, don't know when this is going to release. He has been on fire to start off the season. His Young Guns are actually pretty cheap too. Once again, it's always different for these, but I think they were going for like $50 Canadian for a PSA 10. Kid's got like, whatever it is, like 8 points in the first couple of games. There we go. Joel Armia, Taylor Hall, Patty Kane, Nick Cousins, and our next Young Gun is going to be for the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's going to be a Igor Chinnikov. That's more like it. There we go. Chinnikov. Don't think that's a bad one either. I think that's pretty good. No Cole Sillinger, right? Yeah, Cole Sillinger's there and Cole Perfetti's in Winnipeg. This is dumb. This is just... Thank you all for watching, by the way. I appreciate it. Talked to a lot of you guys through all of this stuff. There we go, Cam York, #1 D prospect for the Flyers as of right now, down in the AHL. Mark Stone, Kevin Fiallo, Kyler Yamamoto, and a Mitchie Marner. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. Also follow us on Instagram. I'm trying to post more on there. Some of the PC items, some of the pickups. If I'm cracking slabs and stuff, I'll post it on there also. But we're getting pretty good following for everything. I do have a card show in Halifax, and I think I'm going to try to get to at the end of this month too. So I'll have another card show vlog. Had one at the last show in Moncton too. We got a red Dazzler here, Duclair, and our red Dazzler is going to be for the Canadians. Yep, Tyler Toffoli. There you go. Dazzlers are the best insert. Change my mind. Change my mind. I don't think you can. They're everything you want in an insert. They're colorful. They have a good design. They show off the players. I don't know. That's kind of what I think. I think Upper Deck should do more stuff like that and less stuff like electromagnetics and etc. 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 Next up, this is going to be for the Kings. Here we go. Anze Kopitar. Haven't hit a whole lot of rookies when it comes to the Dazzlers this year. I don't know if they're just not very many of them or if they're just like a little bit more short printed for the rookies, but I don't feel like I've hit as many. So this is a good box though. No matter what, I would have been happy with just the Raymond, right? Like I would have been happy with that for the opening, and instead I get a Cole Caufield too. So let's see what else we get here. Mike Smith no longer there. We got Stanley Cup champion Arturi Lehkonen. We get Kevin Rooney, and this is going to be a regular canvas. This is going to be, here we go. We got Gabe, Stanley Cup champion. Kind of nice. He wasn't suited up for opening night, but they still had him come out and skate around with the cup because they won it away. So they won it in Tampa, so you kind of get to walk, skate around with all the boys and show off the cup to the crowd. So it's kind of nice. Philip Roenick, Martinez, and Sam Reinhart again. The randomness of some of the inserts, that's I guess the only bad thing. It's a good and bad thing, I guess, with this. But the randomness, I find you always get like two of the same, you get doubles for inserts of the same player. So if I gotta say anything, one bad thing about Series 2, I guess that would be it. There we go. See? We got 2 Bo Cruz, we got 2 Sam Reinharts, and we got 2 Lucas Raymonds. So put that there. I'm sure that's a couple $1 card. Thank you all for watching. We're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers too. So make sure you guys, once again, follow along for the journey. If this is your first time watching, you're like, what is this guy? What is he doing here? What does he typically, open? Open a lot of hockey, essentially Series 1, Series 2, all that stuff. SPA, I did Clear Cut. I did Black Diamond. I did Artifacts. So those are mainly, a lot of those like Black Diamond and Artifacts, it's like a one box thing. SPA, I've opened decent amount. Series 1, Series 2, stuff like that, I'll open a ton. When Series 1 for this year gets released, I'll be opening up a bunch of that also. So like I said, make sure you guys like and subscribe and follow along for all that. So we got Sam Steele. And then we got for the Dallas Stars, we got a Jacob Peterson. So there we go, Jacob Peterson, Young Guns, with a Tyler Bertuzzi on the IR for I think 4 to 6 weeks or something like that. So it's cool though. Once we get to 1,000, that'll be like the biggest, obviously the biggest milestone for me. But 1,000 is kind of where things start becoming kind of real, I guess, that it actually happened. Nathan McKinnon, Stammer. I feel like they were back to back in another product recently. Maybe it was this one, but Next young gun is going to be for the Nashville Predators. This is Thomas Novak. So there we go, Thomas Novak. I don't feel like I've seen his name this year. Oh, got the one backwards card. This has been the most normally packed retail box we've had. So that's which is fine though. Normally, as in like, what I'm getting in it, how my cards are kind of aligned. Next up, another Dazzler, right? Yep, another Dazzler. This is going to be for the Hurricanes. Go Martin Nikas. He's been playing really well lately. There we go, Martin Nikas. I said I think every one I've hit 2 red Dazzlers and a blue Dazzler in every one of these. I thought maybe the red were going to be like a shorter print. Apparently not. But like I said, I don't think I've hit really. I may have hit like 1 rookie Dazzler, which is kind of odd, right? But it's fine. Haven't ordered my case of Series 1 for 2022-2023 yet, but it should be. I'm trying to decide if I want to order 6 boxes or if I want to order just a full case. I've got Taylor Radish with Marquee Rookie, Brian Rust, Valimaki, Boone Jenner, and a Cam Talbot. And last pack, like I said, we'll see what I get. But oh yeah, that was what I was going to get into. For what I opened. So yeah, I opened a lot of hockey. Also been starting to do some card show vlogs that I've been setting up at. I think my local one's going to be pretty much like once a month coming here pretty soon. So that's good. There is a farther one, some out in like Halifax. It's just like a 3-hour drive, 4-hour drive for me. So it's a decent drive to get there. I don't stay over. I'm not going to bother staying overnight. It's going to be back to a 1-day show for all of them. So to go there, drive, once again, I'm spending a tank of gas, so $100 essentially to drive there, get there. It's a long day, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing that every month if they continue to do it like monthly. My local show is actually like where I'm from, so that's easy. I can record those, so I'll have videos for that. PSA prep videos and PSA reveal videos. I've been grading a lot with PSA lately. Now that the prices have come down, so there'll be a lot of reveals. You can go back and watch all that stuff too. Lots of videos on the channel for that stuff. I have everything laid out in playlist too. If you're like, I just want to watch hockey card openings, that's it. You can literally just click the playlist, watch only hockey cards. If you want to watch just football, which I've done some of that, just watch football. If you just want to watch PSA grading or card shows or whatever, it's all in playlist. So you can easily check it out and see it all. So last pack. Let's see what we can get here. I think it's just going to be a regular canvas, maybe. Yeah, regular canvas for the Rangers. Adam Fox, that's, I'm assuming, the end of the year. They typically do something for the season ticket holders. Some of them get like randomly selected, and you can go on the ice and, I know that's what the Avalanche do, so I'm assuming it's the same thing with the Rangers, but they essentially pick random season ticket holders, and you get to go out and get a signed jersey from, one of the players. I think once again, probably also randomly selected who you get. You could get Adam Fox. You could get the 18th forward that, played 5 games for them. You could possibly get them also to their jersey. But thank you all for watching. Once again, just another video that makes 0 sense on this channel. Not going to complain. I've had enough bad luck with SB Authentic to that. It's nice that Series 2 has continually just worked out for me. This is just dumb. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like I said, let me know what you guys want to see coming up on this channel in the future. Let me know your guys' favorite products you want to see, and then let me know if you're excited for the next PSA reveal video, because I know I am. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. And for Eric from the bench, have a good day, guys. Bye.